What's up, crypto family? I'm back with another update, and again, welcome my millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires that's entering this crypto space. And again, I welcome you to this channel. Today is something new. I wanted to break down some key information. Again, we're sitting at 1,005 on Dogelon, and I want you guys to remember all these prices. I want you guys to remember these prices, what I had before. Say 8 months ago, you know, the price was very, very low. We had 7 zeros, but a lot of confusion are into the space of not knowing. When you are an early investor, again, you all are early investors that hold Dogelon Mars, okay, and other digital assets. And if you were following me on the Patreon, I understand you will know other key blue chips that is in the Patreon that you will be an early investor still. But let me tell you some keynotes. Again, Dogelon is sitting at 1,005. You could buy what, 100 million for $50, I believe. I could be wrong, but I want to show you these videos, and you want to watch these videos, how these people became multimillionaires. Again, they became, I'm gonna show you this right here, the untold stories of the millionaires, early investor. Look, you guys see, early investor, okay? So I'm gonna read this right quick. Avani's process of gaining Bitcoin wealth could be considered a major risk, as Avani sold his worldly possessions and took thousands of dollars of savings out of his bank account. In total, he invested $34,000, and look what happened. He became a millionaire. Okay, another person, this cat here, which you guys will read and see his stories, and I'll get more into it in later videos, but I want to show you guys this here. Zillion, you know, he was 15 years old. You know, he read books, YouTube tutorials, and other investors he could rely upon when he first started investing. Compared to other Bitcoin stories in this article, his initial investment was quite small. Again, family, you do not have to spend thousands of millions just to become a millionaire. At first, Zillion only invested $100. However, on the first day, he made a $10 profit. As cryptocurrency prices continue to rise, Zillion invested more. Within just a few months, his portfolio totaled to $350,000. By early 2018, at the age of 18, Zillion portfolio has reached over $1 million, family. And it's all because of early investing, family. These are all the people that you see right here that was early investors. So please don't get fooled by the nonsense. So I know you guys are waiting. You guys want to know why I call you guys multimillionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. It's going to happen. It's so early, and it can happen probably by next year. Probably, you never know. You definitely never know. But let me go get straight to it.
Currency that's not just tied to any bank or national treasury, though, and that means there are no transaction fees. They're stored online. They can be used to pay other people anonymously. There are lots of online currencies, just like Bitcoin, too, and this chart is showing their current values. As you can see, Bitcoin dropping in value right now, but some people are still making money off this concept tonight, and a lot of you have been asking about it. So now you're going to hear from a Southwest Florida man who claims he went from rags to riches, and he's telling Four in Your Corner how he went from being broke to being a young millionaire, and he claims that he did it all by investing in Bitcoin. Four in Your Corner's Tony Sadiku sharing his story and what experts are saying you need to keep in mind so you don't waste your money.
Dylan Fine is living the dream.
24 years old, I'm able to literally travel, do what I want to do.
But he tells me not after first living a nightmare.
I was homeless out of my car.
A recent college graduate, Fine says he was broke as ever. His car was a clunker.
I had that Mitsubishi Eclipse. My windows didn't work. My AC didn't work, right? I had to open my doors just to get food at the drive-thru.
And $33,000 in debt. But he says everything changed when he met a friend who introduced him to Bitcoin 2 years ago.
I would sit here and I would literally watch him play on his phone. An hour and a half would go by, he made $200. 4 hours would go by, he made $700.
$700 of real money.
I was like, wow.
Before long, Fine says he sold his Xbox and other belongings to invest his first $350 in the coin. Fast forward 3 months.
I turned $350 into $12,000.
He says that $12,000 turned to 6 figures in a year. He became a millionaire at 24, all by investing in Bitcoin.
I can literally put in a trade, wait a few hours, let the exchange rate fluctuate, and I'm actually able to profit from the world's largest financial market in the world.
Bitcoin is a form of cryptocurrency or online currency. There's hundreds of them out there. It's not regulated, there's no banks involved. That's why people can invest, trade, and cash in, all from their smartphone. But can anyone make this much money just by playing on their phone? I asked Bitcoiners of Southwest Florida founder Rob Johnson.
You absolutely can make a lot of money. You can absolutely do it.
But it's no guarantee. Johnson says the market is volatile, and with numbers today showing a 12% dip in Bitcoin, the club's education director, Clifford Mitchum, says the most important rule when it comes to investing in Bitcoin or anything else is
don't use money that you need. Case in point, people, if they use their rent money, and all of a sudden crypto goes down and they go to take it out, they're taking it out at a loss. But past performance is no guarantee of future performance.
Of a Bitcoin, so you don't have to go in and buy $10,000+ on a whole coin, but you can actually just buy $100, $50 worth of a Bitcoin. It'd be a great stocking stuffer.
So do you try, Eric, to figure out what it should be worth? Do you have any sense that, holy cow, this thing's up so much, I'm just going to cash it in and sit on my gains here? Or do you think, as we've heard some people say, it could go to $100,000 or $1 million?
I mean, I think cryptocurrency and thus Bitcoin is really the future of the financial system and the future of currency. So I try to avoid taking as much out as I can. I really don't want to do that. Whenever I sell a little bit of Bitcoin or pay for something in Bitcoin, I multiply that price by 10 because that's where I think that Bitcoin's going. And I think it's going to be huge, and I think it's going to be incredible. So I try not to take out any. I try to really avoid that.
So you made this bet with your parents that if you were 18 and a millionaire, they wouldn't force you to go to college, right? Which turned out pretty well.
Yeah,
as it sounds.
Yeah.
But what happens if this thing now craters, goes to zero, what the case may be? What is your fallback plan now?
I mean, I'm heavily diversified in other cryptocurrencies. I'm diversified outside of cryptocurrencies, but I really do have a lot betting on Bitcoin because I really do firmly Bitcoin to me, it's not just an investment. It's not just maybe a get-rich-quick scheme, as a lot of people put it, but I see it as the future of currency. I see it as the future of the financial system. So I think that's where it is, and I think the icing on the cake is that it's a great investment. So I think that's what it's really backed by, and that's what I have a lot of faith and belief in.
Eric, it's Evan, and I guess congratulations for making a lot of money for seeing something
Thank
or
you.
investing quite early in the cycle. What if tomorrow every government in the world viewed cryptocurrencies as a threat to actually their own currency and just outlawed them? What asset? If they said to you, Eric, that's fine, but next time we catch you trading your Bitcoin, we're going to put you in jail. Not that I think that is exactly the way it would happen. What value would the cryptocurrency then have in your mind?
So yeah, I mean, this has happened before with there was like Liberty dollars or Liberty coins in 2006, and a guy created his own currency, and he was prosecuted for that. But that's why Bitcoin was so amazing, and Bitcoin is so incredible when it came out, and why I saw it as more than just another currency, because people have tried to create their own currencies and they end up getting banned before, is the technology that Bitcoin is built off of. The blockchain technology that Bitcoin is built off of means that it's controlled by no one, you can't shut down anyone, and it can exist even if every government in the world banned it. So obviously I think the price would go down if every government in the world banned it, which is unrealistic, but I understand just for the situation, and it is a possibility for sure. But I mean, the beauty of the technology is that it can exist purely if every government in the world banned it, and even thrive. As you see in China, they banned a lot of stuff like that, a lot of banned the Bitcoin exchanges and all that, and Bitcoin is still actually being used in China, and that's what's so beautiful about Bitcoin and the technology itself. So I was 18 years old when I made my first $1 million.
How'd it feel?
It felt pretty great. felt great. Did towards some Lamborghinis. There's a dealership in Newport Beach that takes Bitcoin for Lamborghinis.
And once again, family, this is not a fluke. This is reality. This is reality, family. And again, in the first video, you guys heard, don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, there's so much, there's so much stuff that's going on in the cryptocurrency world. We just don't know when we are going to explode. No one knew when Bitcoin was going to explode. Do you understand where I'm coming from, family? So if you guys want more videos like that as well, just drop it down in the comment section below. But I'm here to keep your spirits up high. We are destined to become multimillionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires into this space. You guys have a great morning.